There we go.
With at least a sight line in favor of XSET down to long. They can work towards short as well, but it looks like they actually want to work into garage. The Cosmic Divide is coming up as well. See how things play out. This is a fake, Riv.
It's such an interesting Cosmic Divide because it makes you think whether you want to stand in front of it or behind it. If you're behind it too long, people are coming in the sight, so you're always messing with your opponent's initial hold spot. What a Cosmic Divide to start things off. As the shuffle happens, Sentinels don't seem to be too off their footing on this, and dapr comes up with a few as Shahzam helps.
The Neural Theft comes through as Aaron continues to dance around. Sick, going in aggressive. The Paranoia is going to push him off, but they know exactly where Aaron is. Getting cooked. Gets cleaned up. Zekin good for one. It's left in a 1v2. Zombs will be down to 10 health, but no, it's Sick who stops the bleeding for Sentinels. We were talking about that Cosmic Divide and how you're kind of forced to do something with that, right?
I'm running on 30
you can't
FPS.
just passively let that play off. You deny so much info, and then they invested the Seekers into Garage to really sell that hit that way while they were going A, but a great response from Sentinels. Again, Sick comes up big at the end there to win that final duel, avoid any sort of monkey business. A great round from Sentinels.
Yeah, really fast adaptation. I think that's where Sentinels as well have quite a strength in their team. A lot of these rounds we've seen.
How old are you? I'm 19 years old. And sorry guys, I didn't mean to restart, but there was like that tab bar that was like really pissing me off.
That was all in the same motion. Sentinels are very good at constantly reading what's going on, so they were able to play with the flow of that, get themselves another round, and the fourth would be beautiful here, Doug.
Beautiful indeed. We're looking like a Garage C split for XSET this time around. Def has gotten pretty far up. There's an op on the other side. Not going to connect. Here comes the run it back. TENZ good for one with the Blade Storm. Going up top looking for the second. Doesn't get it. But continues to hunt, and he doesn't get anything else. Aaron with just 19 health. The spike isn't down yet. The Neural Theft is going to come out as well. BCJ's left alone.
Nice.
He's going to get cleaned
Well
up. You
played.
said they desperately needed the fourth Riv, and they got it.
We see the effects of those ultimates too coming through.
I know I'm late.
With TENZ not getting a bunch of
not
frags,
feeling
you're
super
still
good.
participating.
And
You're
I
not yelling
wasn't
at the
sure
guy
if
for
I
not getting
wanted to
frags,
stream,
the
but then
alt points
Tyson
are
texted
not
me and said, could you
ringing
please
as
stream so I can
they
watch
should.
the VOD
so
after?
knowing he can do that, you see what it opens up for the teams, and Sentinels have been missing that oomph here in the first half. 8-4. Something you can work with, a little bit of padding here as they come into the second half. Overall, XSET just showing up beautifully to start this grand final series.
Beautifully indeed, and a bit of a deja vu, because again, this is maybe not in the same order, but this was the score that we walked in the second half on last time they played on Haven. Sentinels were able to previously rattle off the first four, and then XSET ran away with it. We'll see how things play out this time around. Attack-wise, looks like they're going to try to work towards Garage, see if they can poke and prod
default
their way
Ghost, Tyson? Wait a second.
It's just not a spike diffusal or explosion game. It's a frag game.
Wait,
do
you guys see that?
We definitely have the spike plan in here, but everything just keeps rounding out before the Radiant Knight goes off. Slow movement here for the pistol round of the second half. Sentinels actually getting themselves in a decent forward position in mid.
Oh.
A little bit of a hit on Sick there, and nobody's pushing up long C just yet. Zombs feels comfortable about regrouping with the team.
It's a spectator bug? Oh, okay. I actually had no idea.
We actually get out of XSET.
Cool,
They're moving around the middle of the map. They're like seeing the Sentinels playbook, dash in, plant, dash out. You're not getting to be this round.
No, but it looks like they have left a pretty guard. My gosh, Def. That's a heck of a way to start things off. So that severely impedes things, but they're going to get onto the site anyway. TENZ should be able to get the spike down. You're starting to see the remaining members of XSET rotate over. You've got BCJ who's shown up. Pura has shown up as well, but Sick aggressively taking the fight into that cut, denying any sort of entry, and delay things more and more. A great flash, somehow stays alive, doesn't take any damage, looking for more. No, he gets cleaned up at the hands of Pura as XSET slowly start to creep their way forward and get more control onto the site. BCJ spot Shahzam cleans it up as well as members of Sentinels fall apart. XSET take full control of the site. They get past Sick, they get past the remaining members, and they take the pistol.
XSET just
that was an insane retake.
Scattered in the defense there. Too long, too sight, one under. Nobody was short. Didn't seem like they really were able to get themselves into position before that happened.
Thank you,
this also didn't help, so their defense is already kind of put at
and thank you, Mets, for the 3 months.
A deficiency there, so it's really tough to actually stop full utility coming in from 4. But great
Actually,
job by
wasn't feeling super
XSET
good.
once
That's why I was a
again.
little bit
They do
late.
not allow that padding to
puked.
help Sentinels here to start.
I don't like
They
saying
keep
that
the
I
pressure
puked, but I
on.
puked.
If you're
But,
rocking a Marshall this time around,
yeah.
pistols across the board for Sentinels. This TENZ has already been tagged up pretty considerably. It's down to 34 health.
no.
Def once again getting the opening frag and gets a second one.
Word.
Riv, this was something that we were talking about. We didn't get to touch on the stat, but Def, especially on Haven, he went 5-1 in first contact the last time they played. You don't expect that out of an Astra, but Def just seems to make things happen.
True to his role. The smoker smoking people.
Wow.
Zekin gonna come up on that one, take down Shazam. But yeah, Def. I
got
mean,
scammer. I didn't take a sip of water.
He has literally been the
What's that?
keystone to what allows XSET to use
Sorry.
this package correctly and what they've formed now coming into this VCT. It's a very tough team to get behind, figure out what they're doing. We haven't seen Sentinels do it yet on this first map, but there are more to go. That's just one of those days, too. If you're on the other end, you're like, all right, I get it. I get it. You're having one of those days. There's a double defuse to get us through a few rounds. And
Okay, so
now
gonna
we
say for
are
op,
on to our third round of the
I
second
guess.
half.
Does he have his ulti?
TENZ holding
Oh.
off for the purchase. Let's see what he goes for. Are they just holding off for the purchase?
Oh, weird.
Looks like we've got a technical. We'll figure out what's going on. We'll get
Yeah.
you guys info as soon as we can possibly get it. But for now, it's, I mean, really,
teams
it's been
going to
XSET. It's been
Berlin?
XSET most of
No.
the way, as you can see on the timeline. They rattle off way too many rounds in a row in the first half, and then they win the pistol and the following one as well. So we'll see how Sentinels approach this.
Yeah.
And again, as soon as we get some info, we'll relay it to you all at home. Okay. I've been informed of the culprit, and it's a pesky one at that. The mouse ran out of batteries, but it seems to have been rectified. Pop a couple of double A's in there, triple A's, you know, whatever it is. But it looks
That's
like
a
we're getting
weighty.
right back into the action.
That's a weighty one.
Yeah, that is.
Imagine like mid-match, you're like, I now have to cord my wireless mouse. You're like this extra weight dragging around. Man, all those little, ugh. Getting the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it.
We don't talk about it.
See how they start this. Sentinels, they like to cover this mid to start.
Have in your voice. I hope you feel
Love
thirsty.
getting out here. Zekin's gonna cruise
I
through
puked.
that A main
So
portion
I'm
and
just
make sure nobody's in
not
lobby
feeling
area.
super good.
Sentinels
That's all.
in, out. Who's got that spike in hand? Jump over. It's gonna be sick. They destroy it for him, and it's gonna be the quick plant. Cloudburst onto 6 so he can get out, and they are goodbye. Fight tomorrow here. Let's see what happens.
So this has already been an adjustment because it was TENZ previously who would dash in, plant, and dash out. This time it's Sick who has been sent on the kamikaze mission of trying to get it down and then get away. Full site control here in favor of XSET, but they have to understand that they've got to take the fight to Sentinels. They can't just let it go. Aaron drops. TENZ going in aggressive as he tries to work his way around as it's just dropping down to a 2v2 Tef. Down to 10 health, second on the tap. You've got to fight out. You've got to work your way out of sight. You've got to stick the fight to them. As both teams are just blasting through smoke. Zekin goes aggressive. Second good for one. Looking for the second. TENZ on it.
Yes,
I said.
Oh
And
my
TENZ comes up big.
Oh my. Beautiful
I mean,
round. Let's go.
That is an amazing, amazing clip. And I'm sure Sideshow loved that.
Well played, Ty.
To focus on the
Good
no
shit, good shit.
tracers. They were all panicking.
New
to
mouse,
figure
let's
out
go.
who was shooting from where based
just
on
kidding.
audio because of the Phantoms, because of the Spectres.
Well played.
And then had to commit. That became such an intense
you,
round for
SSD
everybody.
office.
And at the end, a huge pickup coming in for the side of Sentinels. What a round there. And what intensity we're getting to on these ones. So the last drop of each one. Now we start off again, round number 16. Let's see what these teams have for each other here. Sentinels trying to get that push back. Like I said, I feel like they very much could get the same string of rounds here coming into the T side. It sometimes happens like that as you control the econ, control the game.
Let's go.
Sentinels make a little bit of noise down A long. See Dapper's dropping.
I'm not gonna lie to you though, chat.
And it looks like they're going to reconsider their approaches.
I know
BCJ
that
gets a
Astra was
good target,
nerfed,
a ton of info really
but
to
I don't feel like
understand.
she was nerfed to the point
There
where you
is some
should
presence down middle of
play
the map
her
at
like
the
Zombs
time.
playing. I'm guessing they wanted a blinding agent,
See,
right?
excellent. I mean, you look at the utility on the minimap, you see that Aaron has C pretty much locked down on top of Def. They also have the
Right.
Cosmic Divide. This looks like it's going to be a hit. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
it
wow.
doesn't even get started.
What a
Never
shot.
leaves the gates as BCJ already drops one. with the Sheriff. That shock dart's going to hurt as well. They're going to have to push it forward and deal with them as BCJ backs up, continues to buy time, waiting for Zek and the rest of the gang to show up. BCJ gets a third. BCJ is a man possessed right now.
What?
I'm speechless on actually what's happening right here. We are seeing... Okay, so let's focus on Shahzam as he goes through. We'll get back to this because 3v1. Shahzam working a little bit of magic here. They are in 1v1 positions. The next shot comes out. That's going to be the trade and fire. Contact made, and Pure cleans it up. But let's be honest. The shots TENZ is catching today are super unfortunate. But that's not to take any credit away from his frag who was taking him down. Because we just saw him get taken down too by a Zekin blip from the Spectre around before through mid-wall.
Oh my God.
Like, those are rough to play with. But XSET, they're making it happen for a reason. It's because they have trained at this spot and they are feeling it.
All right, you see Zombs and Sick, along with dapr, going a bit light. TENZ and Shahzam are buying full. You see Shahzam with the rifle just 1 point away from the Hunter's Fury, so if he can maybe get a kill going with that, invest the gun that way, bring that Hunter's Fury online a bit faster if at all possible. But you've already got the Trailblazer clearing out space. TENZ with a great pick to open things up.
Oh my God.
Hunter's Fury out from BCJ. I think it's going to tag anything up. Yeah, they've gotten onto A-Riv.
Very close, and a lot of confidence on this round for XSET. Just out there crouch spraying on
Nice,
these plays, thinking they're going to win the quick 1v1s. TENZ a little angry now, and he's going to get himself going here. Basically picking up a fourth. No, BCJ comes to clean that one up. Spectre now grabs himself a Phantom and just right out of there.
What the fuck?
The bounce. And that's going to be another round for Sentinels. Not yet backs against the wall with a game point pressure. But they are keeping XSET off that here at 11 rounds for themselves. Sentinels now have 6.
I find it so funny when people die from a shock dart.
And TENZ, his game plan that round was just aggression, right? Like, full sends down A long, gets all the way up onto heaven, and then cuts off the rotation. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to see out of him, but it's going to take a bit more than that to claw your way back into this thing again. XSET with a pretty cozy lead here, as XSET are staring up this deficit. Fortunately for them, XSET are on pistols this time around. Def going in aggressive.
Shahzam there, preparing for a bit of a Hunter's Fury. Didn't yet come out, so they can possibly use that for the post plant. And this Phoenix ultimate, run it back for the retake or take on the site here. Looks like he may try to use that through garage after getting tagged out. Pure drops the Phoenix, run it back before it happens.
Dude, you called it. He followed the drone. He got space on the site and was able to convert it onto a kill. Very well played from the fellas on the side of XSET. Additionally, you see Aaron is taking full C-long control as Sentinels here. I mean, they still
every time Peyton gets a kill, it's a nice Jason.
Should be able to make something happen. Yeah, Pure's going to get snatched down from the skies as well. That's going to give him B control.
Wow.
That's scary to see from TENZ. He is absolutely feeling it now. It's going to be an A-B plant. Shahzam may not be able to make it out alive, but he gives a little shimmy. He keeps himself up with the Phantom, and now they find Def on the other side as it's just going to be a defensive setup. Sentinels aren't playing any games here, if you follow me. And it looks like they're just going to try to clean this one up. Def, though, says we're not finished just yet, Zombs. Doggy, this could be some big damage.
Yeah, but, I mean, Def and Zekin just have Sheriffs, and now they don't have Zekin, and they don't have Def either. Dapr comes up big, hits both sides, cleans up the round. So 11-7 still in favor of XSET. And again, that wasn't, they didn't have a ton to work with there for them to have gotten that down to 2v2. And that feels pretty good in itself.
I thought that pinch into the backside was going to catch him off, but easy peasy. The 1-2 kill for Dapr. The flank isn't going to stop him. 3 ultimates ready here for Sentinels. This looks great, and this is exactly what they need to continue to fold rounds over in their favor.
What does Hazed have no skins? Some people in chat were saying that
last round, they're still able to capitalize on the round, so you can see a lot more starting to happen for Sentinels as they get
he has the new skins right now, and so it's not completely up to date.
Kind of play the game a little bit more.
I got banned in Shred's
This focus makes me think they want to follow Sick here, and we'll see how close he gets.
What did you do?
He does have the spike too, so they've gotten. I mean, they've gotten short control. XSET's using a drone to understand there's no pressure mid, so you should.
Let's try to get upset because of the ping diff.
Bjor's got a lot on his hands. The ult drops, but the paranoia is going to follow. The Hunter Fury is going to come out as well. As TENZ blinded, Pure good onto one on his zombs. As he dances around the site, should have a decent spot of where TENZ is too. The Cosmic Divide comes out. TENZ no longer an option. Sick trades it out as the spike should go down.
Def all the way across the map right now. Hearing the spike go down,
basically.
Kind of has to regain control of all of this area.
Shroud's chat is just sent TENZ washed.
Do they not?
I feel that.
Looking at utility, it's only a few stars here for Def if he calls back and puts out a few.
Straight up iron chat.
Waiting for that cooldown to come back on his charges.
Sick has no armor.
It's really easy to judge, but difficult to play.
Great curveball. Yep, you see Aaron immediately has to back up, but BCJ holds fast. They're going to swing out. dappr's in a great spot. dappr's in a great spot. You've got to check that. He's good for one shot, good for the other one as well. The 1v1 goes in favor of Def. The IGL for XSET comes up big again, but is he going to get the defuse? He should. What a round from XSET.
Wow.
You know, no matter how many times you're in that situation, it always feels like you don't have enough time, but these pros make it seem like ages. All the way over at C, Def knowing 45 seconds on that timer, he can make his way over. Neither Aaron or BCJ jumped the gun. Great team play there.
Give us a loud
Sentinels had a beautiful defense set up. That was the crossfire there. I think a few shots just got missed after that curveball came out. And Sentinels dropping a few that they should definitely have.
XSET find themselves on map point, looking to get first blood in this best of 5 series. TENZ has the Bladestorm Zom, should be able to flip the map as well with the From the Shadows, should he choose to do so. But you've got the drone taking short, you've got 2 members of Sentinels taking long. The question is, will the spike come in? Oh, Pure is offline.
Beautiful, Sick.
Nice.
Sick, gonna get a second. Yep, that's gonna open things up. You've also got, at this point, shahzam working his way through short. The rest of Sentinels will follow. Smokes are coming out. They have full control of A. Now the question is, how aggressively does Sick play this?
Are both teams going to Berlin?
Like staying in.
No,
I love the switch by Sentinels.
To be able to go to Berlin.
I was wrong. It was not the up rush for them, especially with the economy down. They have to figure something else out. And a lot of these rounds, BCJ again, have come into favor of XSET because Sentinels are executing, utility executing. This one really just sneak in. They take it. They go under the radar. And that throws XSET off. Now, XSET fire, will they be able to retake now? As they're just picking them apart. Sick with another one, but it's a 2v1. Can he stand tall versus both Def and BCJ?
He's been tagged. He's got.
He knows where both of them are. Nice! Let's fucking go an ace.
Gosh, Sick! Clutches that round away to keep Haven alive. Sick just goes nuts.
Remember how he had an ultimate just a few rounds ago that got snuffed out? Well, he's got run it back again.
Beautiful.
Exactly what Sentinels need. If you needed an ultimate more than that, maybe Bladestorm or something, but Sick now can gain information with this. They can break garage, they can break the site. If nothing happens, they have a get out of jail free card for a moment. And if used correctly, after the confidence of that ace, Sick could start to control this game. 4 ultimates ready now on the side of Sentinels here as they start to string a few rounds together. 12 to 8.
Oh!
Again! Coming up with 3!
Okay, what the fuck?
What do you do with that?
You don't. You just got slapped in the face with confidence.
Keep it up.
Dude had 2 bullets on the last gunfight of the previous round and then opens it up like that. Sick making a compelling argument for one of the best duelists in the world. A flawless round from Sentinels. XSET didn't have a ton to work with, right? It was just pistols, but that was still a beautiful sight to see.
Absolutely absurd. Still not letting any of those 3 frag him. Like, just boom, boom. You got hit maybe once there? Yeah. A quick shot from what I believe was a sheriff through the armor and then Zabadi. But that feels good. No ultimates needed on that round. Well, TENZ did rip his out there, so you got that. But we'll see if XSET can fire back.
Did you wake up late? No, I was sick.
Sentinels may be taking a little bit slower with the ultimates ready on their side. Seekers there. If they can get Seekers out,
I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream or not, basically.
So it's going to be shahzam with a drone up C long first to figure out that they're working with an Astra and Cypher at C. Big info.
Hunter Fury has been used. Apparently he's going to come out as well as the dash comes through. Zombs, is he going to stick it? Oh my gosh, Zombs stuck it. He's gotten onto the back of the site. He's going to get the spike down as well. No member of XSET has really made their way past garage or from defender spawn.
Again, fast strat. not setting up to let XSET figure out where they can pressure, where they can get audio cues.
Nice try,
BCJ
Jack.
answers with a Hunter's Fury. Seekers come out now, and these are the things they have to worry about.
What?
Gosh! Def
Wow.
just goes nuts there, swings out through double doors, gets both of those picks. Huge kills from him, leaving Sentinels in a 2v5. The Cosmic Divide's gonna come out, the Neural Theft comes through as well, but Zombs stands alone, looking to make magic happen. One, spam through the smoke, and that's all it's gonna be. BCJ is gonna get the defuse. XSET take map 1, 13-9. When we return, map 2.
Which brings me to my next point. Do we think...
Oh my god, enough. That's it, guys. That seals the deal. I'm no longer a Sentinels fan. This team is pure and utter embarrassment. I officially will not be renewing my tier 3 Shahzam sub and tier 3 TENZ sub. I'm going to T1, where they know how to run a team.